buzzy biker motorcycle park in the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa. Check out what I got right there, huh? Check that out. Isn't that a beautiful machine? That is the brand spanking new Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450, and I've been driving the snot out of it. It has been an absolute blast to ride. It's a beautiful machine. This one's been modified a little bit. It's light, it's nimble, it has got an incredible amount of torque, loads of power. It's just a fabulous, it's good looking. It's got, I can't even, it's mind-blowingly fun to ride. It feels so, the center of gravity is ultra low. The wheelbase is shorter than the, it's just got all the good stuff. Let's go through the specs. So it's the same engine as in the Himalayan. It's 452, single dual overhead cam, 4-valve, liquid cooled, 6-speed transmission, makes 40 horsepower, 30 foot-pounds of torque. That is 40 newton meters, I believe. Yeah, I got a list right here. Jumping to the front fork. It's got a 43 millimeter Showa fork, 5.5 inches of travel in the front. That is 140 millimeters. They're covered on this bike. Look at that, isn't that something? Tubeless tires. It's a 120/70/17. This is kind of an interesting one. The data I found said it's a 110 millimeter disc on the front. Check that out. Dual piston bi caliper. Look at that. LED headlight, LED everything actually. Running back this way, the rear, it's got the monoshock on the rear. 5.9 inches of travel. That's 150 millimeters. Tire is a 160/60/17. These are Seat tires. I have been running around town with them and down the road a little bit, and they handle great so far. We will have to take this bike and do some, gee, I wonder how that got burned up. A little bit of rubber burned off of that tire. I wonder how that happened. We'll have to do some, go see what we can learn about this thing. Wheelbase is 1,440 millimeters at 56.7 inches. Seat height, and this is really cool, seat height, 30.7 inches at 780 millimeters. 30.7 I have to look at my notes. So I have to look at my notes. 30.7 inches, very low seat height. Now this has a, I don't know what they call this seat. This is, these are my Royal Enfield gloves. I love these gloves, ventilated. But check that out. Look at this from this side. It says Royal on it. This is not the factory seat. This is an aftermarket seat. It's a little narrower. It's got a different shape to it. It's flatter on the top. The other one kind of cups down. But isn't that just beautiful? Look at that tank. Isn't that just gorgeous? I think these are hand painted. I do not think this is a sticker. Look at all the shiny in there. Just gorgeous. I don't think it's a sticker anyway. I don't know how they painted it, but it sure is. It's really striking in real life. You know, I've seen pictures of this. I actually saw this bike in India, but seeing it now here in the Iowa sun, it's just wow. Now this is a sticker, and you can feel that. Guerrilla 450, Guerrilla with 2 R's. Absolutely love it. Look at this on the back. Doesn't this kind of remind you of the old KZ 900 right there? That little flare on the end right there. It's got kind of a little bit of the Himalayan tank right there. You can kind of see that there. Fuel tank size is 2.9 gallons or 11 liters. Wet weight, and this is great, wet weight 408 pounds. That is 185 kilograms. Just a beautiful thing. Just a beautiful thing. So let's kind of soak this thing in, right? Just all the little details are just, you know, the radiator. This one has a bash guard on the bottom. They added that. This has got the radiator. They added that, the radiator cover, the aftermarket one. These are all Royal Enfield parts. It's got the engine guards down here. Check that out. Running back this way. Oh, what in the world is this? I'll start it up for you here in a minute. That is an AEW pipe on there. Isn't that amazing? Royal Enfield has that, or a Baxter Cycle has those in stock right now. And by golly, I don't know if the baffle's in there. I don't think it is. Well, we'll test that theory. Rear brake is a 270, single piston bi caliper. Again, I said monoshock already. Isn't that just beautiful? I love this tail area. This is so old school from my, from my time. Little grab bars here, place to tie stuff down on. Just beautiful. Now look at the frame here. So the frame is actually here, black. The engine right here, black. But the subframe is all blue. Isn't that cool? So I painted that. Here's a pole here for the lifting the bike up. It's just really well done. I like it. I like it a lot. The back wheel is black with a blue stripe, but look at the front wheel. All blue. Why would they do that? I don't know why they did it, but it's a real, this is blue in the back, white on the front, blue wheel, black wheel on the back. Very it's a very exciting thing to look at, you know. Okay, adds that they did to it. I already talked about the bash guard, the radiator cover, the it's just got a headlight cover. Look at this little cover right here that they put on. That is just neat as heck, isn't it? I love that already. Bar end mirrors, the Royal Enfield bar end mirrors. Isn't that just nifty? I like that too. We still got to put the covers in here to cover that up. Now check this up. So it's got the Oculus, and I've been calling that a 5-inch. I actually put a tape to it the other day, and it was across, it's like 4.25 inches or something like that. But look at that. So tachometer on the outside, fuel gauge right here, gear indicator in the center, speedometer, time, ambient temperature, odometer down here. Now using the joystick right here, check it down here. Trip 1, trip 2, fuel range, consumption, voltage, engine temperature. Isn't that neat? Now check this out. This button right here, if I hold that in for 5 seconds, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, changes to this screen. Well, why would you want that? When you hook it to your phone, this top half becomes a navigator. You can see a map in there. You can use the joystick to zoom in and zoom out. You know, it'll hook to your phone, give you turn by turn, and it'll actually show an actual map. This is the same thing that's on the Himalayan, on the Bear. I used it on my Himalayan. I came back from Virginia, used it all the way back, 1,000-mile ride, and I crossed the Mississippi River. Fuel light came on, immediately told me where the gas station was, or gave me options. Just really cool. Turn it back to normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the old system right there. I like it. I like it a lot. Switch gear. We've got the clutch over here, of course. Home button, flash to pass, high and lows, blinkers, horn, joystick right there. Over here, brake, hazard lights, kill switch, run switch. Then you rock it this way. Hey, it says Royal Enfield on it. You rock it this way, and that's the start button. Mode button right there. You know, let's start this thing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's an AEW pipe on there. I like it. Isn't that cool? Just look at that thing. Me gusta mucho. Look at the taillights. The taillights, the brake lights, the blinkers are all right in there. Just a beautiful thing. Chain drive, of course. It does have a center stand, and it's easy to get on and off the center stand. The Himalayan is a little difficult to get on and off the center stand. This one goes right off, right on, right off. Just a beautiful, beautiful machine. I am in love. I'm really struggling because I want one. I want one bad, but you know what? What do I can't keep adding to my garage. I got to get rid of something. So I know it's going to be the, well, that's another day's problem, right? Anyway, so if y'all are interested in a motorcycle like this, a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, accessories. The Royal Baxter Cycle is the largest, I bet they have the largest supply of Royal Enfield aftermarket parts and stock parts. They're the biggest dealer around. They've got for British motorcycles, classic British motorcycles, they've got the largest vintage British motorcycle parts supply. Say that 3 times fast. In North America. Get a hold of those guys. Get to the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. That's where we're at right now. Baxter's right over the hill. We're in Motorcycle Park. Or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks at Fuzzy Biker from Motorcycle Park sent you. It's a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day. I've got a fabulous motorcycle. I'm going to go for a ride. Get off that couch. Get out of the easy chair. Get out there and live life, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo! Wahoo! Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Royal Enfield of Bennington County, Vermont. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo, Alaska!
You gotta be good, keep the greasy side down.